We are on Sinner to Winner here, and it's time for your chicken dinner. No, it's time for a video. I'm cooking my dinner, and I'm just having some thoughts here as I'm leaning against these kitchen cabinets. The importance of listening. I recently had a message, it was like 8 minutes long, that I listened to from a friend of mine who's very wealthy, very successful, made millions and millions of pounds, and continues to get after it and want to make more. And he got this from sales, essentially. And he was telling me that the most important thing with sales is listening. And I want to say that I think one of the most important things in life is to listen. I've just had this intuition about this recently, and especially after that message. But people, place, and things, we need to listen to them so often. Have you ever noticed with yourself when somebody tells you something and it reminds you of something that you know about or that you've experienced, you want to tell them back? And that's okay. Sometimes you want to relate. But I think sometimes we've got to get over ourselves and we've got to stop telling that same story, especially if everybody's heard it and it's your calling card or whatever. And I'm talking to myself here, like sometimes just listen. And if there's a silence, like I would say, if there's a silence, let there be a silence, because out of the silence will come some more information. Sometimes what someone's giving you is gold. What someone's giving you is something that they may have never told someone before. They may have never given someone before, Listen to receive. Don't listen to be thinking, what can I say back? What can I do? How can I fix? How can I add to? How can I make this better? How can I one up? How can I, whatever it is. Listen to receive. Listen to make that person feel heard. Be a sponge. Again, I wish I'd have got this sooner in life. I think I've always known it, but it's something that it just occurred to me today. It really did. I was like, man, I need to listen more. I think you have these epiphanies in this life, in this journey of life. And I've always been loud since I was a kid. I remember a teacher at school called me a foghorn. I think it was about 5 or 6 years old. I didn't even know what a foghorn was. I came home to my mum. I was like, what's a foghorn? Why do you want to know what a foghorn is, Jazz? Oh, my teacher called me it. Yeah, there was a clue there. And there's been moments with people, place, and things where I have had that similar situation or something along those lines pointed out. Even my energy as a person is loud. I think we have to respect that. Sometimes I'm the kind of person, and it's just who I am. I walk into a room and it makes a noise, and I don't even have to open my mouth. People feel it. It is what it is. And I think when you have got this kind of energy and you have got this power, you have to respect it. And there's probably someone watching this now that I'm talking to that goes, yeah, me too. We have to think about others. We have to listen to receive. It's not always about adding to. It can be about receiving. We can be a safe place for people, and respect that. When somebody is sharing something with you, respect it. Think, wow, yeah. And if you want to make millions of dollars in sales, well, there you go. I got that from somebody who's done it. I tell you the truth about that. They've made a lot of money, and that's it. A lot of people think, he said to me, his exact words were, a lot of people think sales is like, all right, da. Personality, don't get me wrong, personality, it is important. But the main thing about sales is really listening to find out what somebody wants. And I think, as I'm in this industry where I care about addicts, I care about people, I care about human beings. I think if I can listen more, I can do more, I can help more. And I would say that if you can listen more, you can help more, you can do more. People around you will benefit if you listen more to receive. Understand. Oh, it's the St. Francis prayer. Wow. It's better to understand than to be understood. There is that line in the St. Francis prayer. It is better to understand than to be understood. It is better to love than to be loved. Wow. There you go. It's all happening tonight. So yeah, that's the message that I wanted to give. Listen more. Note to self. Listen more. Really listen. Listen to receive. Be comfortable in the pauses. Allow that other person in the conversation to breathe. Allow them to process. Allow them to have their experience and feel safe with you. Just like a flower opens up, you know. I think sometimes we can be too eager to give our input, and the flower closes again, and that moment's missed. You know, what happens in therapy? Generally, the therapist is trained not even to give a reaction. Therapists are trained to listen, to hear all the information, and not even to give a reaction. Never mind speak, but not even to give a reaction and emotion, because everything affects somebody when they're telling you something, when they're talking, all the stimulus. So I think it's a superpower. Yeah, listening, truly listening with no judgment. Wow, yeah, we're learning, we're building here. This is another thing. Stay away from judgment. So these are just my thoughts, and I'm happy to share them with you. I hope this helps you on your journey, on your hero's journey, and I'll be making another video tomorrow. Va con Deus.